Hi everyone, it's Lynn. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are. And again, this video, as you've probably seen the title, this is another Louis Vuitton bag, kind of like a vintage piece now. It's a multicolor piece that I've been looking, and I think I'm gonna like this bag. So without further ado, if you're interested, stay tuned. So this bag is I got from Yoogiscloset. If you know me, I've been going back and forth with fashiophile and Yoogiscloset. Mostly I would sell in fashiophile. And I think I have a an old video of which one I prefer selling and buying between Yoogiscloset and fashiophile. So it was a really a raw video. I think it was 3 or 4 years ago. So if you're interested, I'll probably link the video down in this description. But as a summary, I like selling my bag in fashiophile, and I like kind of buying my stuff in Yoogiscloset, and sometimes I also buy from fashiophile. So it's really only between those two sites for now that I love. But anyhow, this bag is another multicolor piece. I would say another because I have two multicolor, a black and a white before that I sold because it just didn't work for me. There's too big, and hopefully this one I have a feeling that I'm gonna like this bag. It's just within my what do you call that? Anyway, I like these bags more than the one that I had before. So hopefully it will be in my collection for that long. I would not sell it. Probably if I like more stuff, then I would just probably sell those because I cannot keep all of them. I have to cycle them. Like if I'm not using more of this bag, I have to sell it and then get a new one that I kind of like. So yun lang. So anyhow, it comes with this receipt, and they'll give you the name of the bag. If you want to return it, there is a like a paper that you have to send it. So I don't think I'm gonna return this bag because I love this bag. So without further ado, again, I'm gonna show you. So it comes with this dust bag. So maganda yung dust bag niya. I like the dust bag. It's so big, and I know it's authentic because I could really tell the feel of the cloth if it's not. So this is the bag. So the name of the bag is Judy MM, multicolor Judy MM. So this is the bag. I don't know if you can get the right color. I think the light here is better than downstairs. So yeah, you see the multicolor popping up, and then I love the hardware of this. They're still a little bit they're not dull, they're still bright. That's what I meant. See these hardware here. It's a little bit heavy for this bag, but of course because of the hardware that would make it heavy. So the only thing I noticed is there's no front and back because everything is the same. Both sides features are the same, so there is no really distinguishing mark which one is front and which one is back, because the design is the same on each side. So that's a good point, I would say, since you don't have to turn which one is the front, which one is the back. And this one has a dimension of 14 inches and 10 inches height. This is 14 inches, and then there's, I think the shoulder drop is around 7 inches. I'm gonna put the exact measurement in the listing in this area here. And then it has this Louis Vuitton mark here, and then Paris Louis Vuitton. It's more of a dressy type of bag, for special events, I would say, because it has a gold hardware. And then the one feature that I like on this bag is the strap is removable, so you can wear it as a handheld like this. So it's more like a dress up kind of bag. And then the inside, let me show you. This one here is made in France. That's where they wrote it, they mark it. It's only it's not zipper, which I could have preferred, but it is only a snap-on button, which is magnetic, which is easy. And then the inside is red, which I love red. I think that's one thing that I like with the white multicolor, because the lining inside is white, not white, it's red. And then in the black multicolor, I think the lining is beige kinda. So I think, you know, I wish the black has a red and lining also, but I don't think they do that. So white, and then there's a red interior here, which I kind of like. And then the opening is a little bit limited, because I think it's, you see how it's like tapered here, kind of, it's not like open like that. So I think when you open it's a little limited, but you know, you have enough space here to dig in. And you know, again, it's a little bit weighty on the, because it's all the hardware, so it's kind of, you know, a little bit heavy, but it's doable. And I probably post some pictures here or video on to try this on me. So I'm not that tall, I'm only 5'3". I'm only 5'3", but you know, I will try it on, and hopefully you like this video. And if you have any questions, just put a comment down there, and I'll try my best to answer that question. So for now, have a good day everyone, and I'll see you again. So this is much a closer look at the bag. I hope those that are interested in this bag will have a closer look on this one. You see the gold contrast is, I like gold hardware anyway. I prefer gold over silver. It's just my preference. So that's one thing I like on this one. It's like the, I don't know what you call this, rivets, and yeah, they're still in very good condition, and the canvas is clean. There's no fading that I see or cracking. Again, the only tarnish on this bag I think is the watermarks on the vachetta, and love the color in this one. It just makes it just gives me an impression of happy colors there. So yeah, it has a good vibes. And then the inside is red. They said it's a red Alcantara lining, which the feel is very soft. It's almost like velvety, and it has a mark here that says made in France. Yeah, it's made in France, which I like. I try to get the one that is made in France, so that's why I tend to go for a more vintage bag, you know, on the vintage side. I think this one is a vintage one already, because it was probably in around 2011. I think that's what the code. I don't know where the code is in here. I'm not sure, but you know, I bought it in a reputable site, which I have confidence enough that this is authentic, and plus of course the feel of the bag. So that's is it upside down? Yeah, that's the bag. And I haven't I usually will take this out when I use the bag. So even though I'm not returning the bag, I still have this attached until I'm gonna use it. So just me. And then again, I just noticed there's two pockets here. One, this one, which is a real pocket with a button, snap with a button there, and then behind it is also another pocket. So it's like a secret pocket and a real pocket there, and which is very you know, convenient, and I wouldn't mind a lot of pockets in my bag. I love to hide things. So yes, this is the Judy multicolor Judy MM. I think there is a GM, but I think the GM would be too big for me, and I think it costs more than, you know, the MM. So hope you like this, and I'll see you again in my next video. Bye bye.